You know, there's just not much better than playing a corrupt court official, making them discard a card, having it hop into a getaway car, and then smash with that getaway car, returning the corrupt court official for future value. Good stuff, good stuff. Hello Daily Drafters, and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Before we hop into the draft, I want to thank all of you, the subscribers, for supporting the channel here today. And because I love you all so much, I've unlocked access to the Daily Draft Discord, available to subscribers and non-subscribers alike. There's a link in the description to join the Discord, so check that out because we'd love to have you on board. Also, if you are subscribed to the YouTube channel here, you will get access to an exclusive subscribers-only channel on the server. So if you're not subscribed yet, you will absolutely want to be to have access to that and to just support the channel in general. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you're here for not the first time, clearly you've come back for one reason or another, and a quick subscription would go a long way in showing support for the channel. Alright, with that out of the way, let's dive into our draft for today. We've got a decent pack here. Let's see. So, we've got Pugnacious Pugilist, good. Red Aggressive Blitz Creature, Decoy as well. Girder Goon's one of the best black commons. Plasma Jockey I really like as well. Adjudicators, Jetmir's Fixer, Celestial Regulator, Getaway Car. There are some really good combos with this in the format, particularly ones that with creatures that have ETBs. Nightclubber, I got owned by this plus Nightclubber. This plus Corrupt Court Official is pretty good, and it's colorless, so I think that's why I'm going to land on this over any of these other cards. I mean, they're all good, but they all kind of lead you toward a direction that I don't really know if we want to commit down on pack one, pick one. So I'm just going to take the colorless Getaway car here and see if we can pair it with a couple of cards that work really well with it. Okay, now we have Swooping Protector. Sparrow's Adjudicators, Run Out of Town. And I think if at all possible, getting into white is of utmost importance. This card's not like outstanding, it's pretty good. But if you could find your way into white in this format, you want to find your way into white. Adjudicators is also very good, but we're going to take the white card and see if we can get into white. And if we get pushed off of it, then we get pushed off of it. Kind of having PTSD from yesterday's video where I think the white deck was open, but we let it pass us by. So, okay, so now it's between Gathering Throng and Jewel Thief. I think I'm going to take the Throng here because it's white. It cuts white from our neighbor, and then maybe in pack 2, our neighbor can pass us some white cards. I think we're hooking up our neighbor into green here. But we're going to take the first Gathering Throng and see if we can stay white for as long as we can. Because that's where you want to be in this format for sure. Alright, and just like that, Celebrity Fencer is the only white card in the pack, and it's not a card I want to take. So there's Slip Out the Back, Run Out of Town, and Broker's Veteran. I haven't gotten into blue-white a lot, but it's a very good deck. Very happy to be in that deck. So I'm going to go ahead and take the removal spell here and Run Out of Town. I don't really care about Celebrity Fencer, and I don't think that's sending white signals very much. Okay, Public Enemy is not the answer. Power, Guidance, also not. The best card in this pack is maybe like Magician or Warm Welcome or Requisitioner or something, but we're going to take the land here in a storefront in case we need to splash black off of what we got going. And just like that, here we go. No more white cards. So, looks like that dream has sailed. We could be blue-black. Splash white. But neither of these cards are worth splashing. So it's between this and the Outlaw, and I think I'm going to take the land. And then there's Newsy, so And then, again, 0 white cards. So, white's already 100% cut. Welcome to Streets of New Capenna. So let's get into black for like the 15th draft here in a row, because that's pretty much the only thing that's been open lately. So, take the Newsy. Probably not playing either of these. And maybe we can find some corrupt court officials and things to help with the getaway car. Good. No more white cards either. I'm going to take this land, and maybe we can go like full Obscura. We've already got 3 fixers for this. Fake Your Own Death is like okay, but not really with anything that we have. I'm just going to take the land here. Red-green. Is red-green where to be? I mean, I hate the deck. It's not a very good deck. I mean, I'm not playing an Incriminate. So let's take Fixer and just see if red-green is like where you gotta be. There's another Fixer. There's an Obscura Charm, though. I'm going to take that. We have the fixing for it already. So I'm going to take that over a second Fixer. And see if we can put together some kind of like Obscura value deck with Newsies and Girder Goons and Corrupt Court Officials and all sorts of things like that. We got a Fixer followed by an Obscura Charm here. Tramways. I'll take the Fake Your Own Death. What I was going off of is got all 5 pips of colors within our first 8 picks. Yeah, Fake Your Own Death over the land. I mean, the land could open up a red splash, but that's like 4 colors, and 3 is already questionable. So I'll put this here for now. I don't really like either of these cards, to be honest. But we'll cut one of the black ones here. No. Demons do, maybe. And no thank you. Alright, what do we got here? Maestro's Diabolist. So whenever it attacks, make a devil token, and that's pretty much it. Death Touch Haste, though. Now, do we want to reach into red for that? Or do we want to take a card like Newsy? Or actually, I see Asleep with the Fishes here. Fairy Vandal's okay. Regulator's okay. We don't have any red fixing so far. So for that reason, I think I'm going to take Sleep with the Fishes. I haven't looked at the stats in a while, but very, very early in the format. And I'm talking like week 1. This was one of the highest performing rares. And it just seems like okay to me. It's not bad. It's very good, don't get me wrong, but it's not outstanding. Although, look, no, we have the fixing to go with Obscura over red here. So I'm going to take Sleep with the Fishes. It's been a good card. So there's a decent chance we might wheel one of those other cards too. Regulator or Newsy or something like that. Wiretapping, I think, is a bit too slow. I mean, it's more important that we get onto the board early, and we already have a Fake Your Own Death to go with this court official. This court official does go really, really well with Getaway Car, so again, this is exactly what this deck needs so far. And wiretapping could just be 5 mana, tap out, lose the game. Echo Inspector, Windshield Agent, both cards I'd love to wheel if we can. But you never know. Even Tramway Station might not be bad. But we got to take the court official here. And then we see Evelyn. Oh, geez. That's another court official, though. So blue-black. I mean, do we have any other vampires? This is an interesting one. The court official is literally exactly what this deck wants. Like, by far and away. But Evelyn's just too strong, right? I mean, yeah, Evelyn's too good. We have to take Evelyn. As much as I want another court official. Maybe we can pick up one here at some point. Whack is not bad. There's a lot of white running around in the format, so it's basically 1 mana -4/-4 at sorcerer speed, which is okay. And that's pretty much it. I'd play a bruiser. I think. What's our curve looking like? Yeah, I'd definitely play a bruiser in this deck so far, but we'll take whack there. Evelyn is basically blue, black, black in this deck. Looking for some powerful white cards to splash, but there's probably 4 or 5 people in this draft table that are in white, so. Ooh. Duskmangler versus Girder Goons versus Broker's Veteran or Deal Gone Bad. This is interesting here. I'm going to go with Duskmangler. The difference between 5 mana and 7 mana is a lot, but in a deck like this, theoretically, we're going to try to be a little bit more controlling and holding down the board with removal, good blockers, court officials, returning them, killing things like that. So we should be able to get to a Duskmangler, hopefully. It's a late freelance muscle. Crooked Custodian might have to be playable if we don't pick up all the 2-drops that we need. Quick Draw Dagger probably not for this deck. So we'll take the Custodian here. Hope not to play it, but put it in the side for now. Everything else seems okay. Demon's Due, maybe not. Probably taking the land here over either of these white cards. Helps out with Evelyn. Helps out with another red card if we need to kind of find some more red here. If we open a good red card in back 3, maybe. Pick 8 Girder Goons. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Wouldn't mind a dig up the body for this deck either. But we're taking Girder Goons. Fake Your Own Death came back. So we'll take that. Would really, really like another court official now. If we can get 3 of these for this draft, that would be exactly what we want. I think Assassin over Slip Out the Back is okay. If we can get 3 of these plus 2 Fake Your Own Deaths, that kind of secures up the early game. Another Newsy would be great, and then maybe another powerful card or 2, and then that'd be fine. Inspiring Overseers, I think we have the fixing maybe to get that done. Oh my gosh, it wheeled. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is exactly what we wanted. So we took Evelyn and then wheeled the court official. So we are one of the only black drafters at this table, I think. Mysterious Limousine, you say? This card is insane. But it might be too hard to cast for us. We just have the 2 storefronts. And we need double white. There is exotic pets here. There's Corpse Appraiser. I think it's between these 2. Splashing white or splashing red. I think I'm going to go with pets. A Corpse Appraiser is so good, though. We don't have great... We have Tramway Station and Obscura Storefront can't find red, though. So for that reason, I'm going to go with pets. Oh, jeez. Then we see Jaxis. Another Newsy. A Sigil. Dig Up the Body. I think I'm going to take the Newsy here over Jaxis. This as a splash is not outstanding. Because you need that red to also... tap it and use its ability. And we just really, really need to make sure we're not going to die. So we can get 2 drops. And I would love to wheel Grizzly Sigil if we can. But let's take the 2-drop here. Now there's Rafine's Tower. And I think I will take the tower over Corpse Appraiser. Again, because our mana is not really set up to maximize playing another red card here. So I'll take the land. There's Murder versus Psychic Pickpocket versus Inspiring Overseer. Yeah, I think it's got to be Overseer. If I could just take these 3 cards and call it a day. that's the end of the draft, I think I would. But Inspiring Overseer is also very, very good with Getaway Car. Another reason to take it here. So I think I'm going to take Overseer. I doubt the Murder Wheels, but you never know. I'm not sure how very... There's not very many black players at this table. It might. Glamorous Outlaw is probably the only card we'd even consider playing. I think I'll take it, and it might actually make the deck. Girder Goons number 2 over Expendable Lackey. Seems fine. So we got some good top end here, for sure. And then double official. We have 2 more picks to pick up an official here. Double official, double figure on death, double newsy. It's pretty good. Probably run out of town. This one's not really worth splashing. So I think we'll take another run out of town here. Curve is okay. I've had better curves. Another Obscura Storefront, Dig Up the Body, and Rafine's Silencer. I think Dig Up the Body is what we want here. With all these creatures down here, Dig Up the Body is really going to do some work. And we need some late game value as well. So we can do that. Take another Assassin. We're at 22 cards up here right now. Ah, darn. Now I wish I would have taken the Silencer. Maybe we could play 2. Another Assassin. I mean, this makes sure we don't die. We just trade with whatever. Don't care about any of these. So there's an argument to playing more than 40 cards in this deck because of double newsy, drawing cards here. If we want to play double Dig Up the Body, we might be sacrificing creatures to mill ourselves as well. But I'm going to lean on not doing that. Probably just go 1 planes with the double Storefront Rafine's Tower. That's 4 white sources here for an Overseer, an Exotic Pets, and an Obscura Charm. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources. How many lanes do we have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we can still add 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 blue sources and 9 black sources right now. We probably go an extra plains and then an extra swamp. I'm really not even sure we need a mountain. Because this can cast itself. And this doesn't even need a mountain. We can take the mountain out and get an extra swamp in here. And that would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 lands. And then we can cut a card. I do like double Dig Up the Body with cards like Girder Goons, Evelyn, Dusk Mangler, Outlaw, things like that. Maybe it's just a Midnight Assassin. Exotic Pet seems like a decent way to finish out the game for us too. Getaway Car works really well with double Official and Inspiring Overseer. To a lesser extent, maybe Evelyn. But yeah. I think you can run it back like this and just hope we don't go up against a bunch of Brokers decks, because those are probably going to beat a deck like this. Yeah, it seems okay. It's not great. Can't even cast this. Yeah, I'll just play another tap land so that we can, like, kind of have access to a good curve if we draw more lands here. Another decent little combo is blitzing Girder Goons and then using it to crew this. No, it's not, because it is when this dies, so it will not die. Well, I guess we'll be blitzing Girder Goons here. Alright, they have kill shot, but they probably don't want to use it. Oh, okay. Sure. So kill shot just prevented 4 damage is really all it did. Now we have the white for exotic pets, so that's very good. Alright, here's the combo. So we'll do this here. And then as long as they can't block Getaway Car, we can keep making them discard cards here. So that is quite the combo. Probably just hold up exotic pets, I guess. I didn't even notice they have a red-white deck in the format. That's interesting. So... oh, that helps. A land to be able to do that as well would help. But if we did Court Official attack with this, give it Fake Your Own Death... then it would trade. And I think this still returns. Yeah, whenever target creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped. So it'd still be here. It would just be tapped. It's just fine. So we can do that. Make them just keep discarding cards here. They're going to block the Getaway Car. And we'll save it here. And we could use the official now. Make him discard another card. I think that's the 3rd time we've gotten value off of this. So it looks like their green-white splash... yikes. I'm not sure it's going to save you yet. We could just constantly deal 2 to them as well by crewing with Getaway Car. Yeah, this seems good. Why not? Let's just crew here. And do we want to return it? I mean, it keeps dealing 2 to them. And we keep scrying for as long as they can't deal with it. Yeah, may as well. Why not? Alright, you go to 1. These colorless equipment in this set. This and Hideaway Hearse? Something Hearse? Are both really good. That's probably not going to do it for you. That won't either. Alright, got our first win. Yeah, all this is good. Doesn't matter, a fish can't be blocked, but we'll get in there and grab that W. Well, could be worse. We've got Overseer. No blue. Well, we do have blue. Fiend's Tower going to go a long way here. Alright, they missed a land as well. Not as well, but they missed a land. So I think I'm going to go Overseer to try to help us hit a land. There we go. And then here we have the getaway car combo. So we're just going to do that. Return the Overseer, and then we get to have all the value, draw all the cards over all of the games. They are screwed, so, I mean, what are you going to do? Gotta discard a card. Heck of a hand we have here. I mean, it's going to be hard to lose this game with this hand. Let's play Evelyn. I mean, Inspiring Overseer. Hope to draw a land, and then if they have the combat trick to trade with the card, we can just return it with Fake Your Own Death. Oh, they're just going to kill it now. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but... Alright, they found their lands. Okay. There we go. Man, Getaway Car is getting away with these games quite a bit. So much value. What do we do? Midnight Assassin can trade with their 4-2. Yeah, we'll just threaten that trade. We just don't want to die to a bunch of hasty Riveteer's Blitz cards, I guess. Game's going very, very similarly to the last one, where we can just keep attacking with this, and if they can ever trade with it, we could just return it. Guess we'll go get a blue here. We could do the same thing with Fake Your Own Death that we did last game. Here comes the train. No, it didn't honk right outside our window this time. I see. Okay. Now, do we play our own Corrupt Court Official? Do we play Snooping Newsy? Let's make them get rid of a card now while this still matters. Because then next turn they can play a card. And we can do the same thing. Mr. Orfeo. Okay. So it looks like our time with Getaway Car has come to an end. Oh, geez. It's an 8-powered creature now. Guess we gotta watch out, don't we? No blockers. That's pretty good. Gosh, we just have so much to do. Let's start by doing this. You're gonna hold back Assassin this time. Now, Court Official playing this turn is not the most mana efficient thing in the world to do. We could do Pets plus Charm. Which can destroy this. We could also flash in Evelyn. I'm going to do Pets plus Charm here, I think. You know the mana in your deck is good when you can cast Exotic Pets and Obscura Charm in the same turn. I'm just gonna kill this because this can't kill Orfeo, but Midnight Assassin can trade with it. So let's try to just kill this now. I did Pets first because I wanted to see if they had a response. Alright, let's get rid of that last card for sure. We almost assuredly have to do that. Holy moly. Well, thank God we did that. Now we can crew. And then get in. Gonna still hold back the Assassin. Yeah, it may as well. It's tapped. It's not doing anything right now. Alright, they finally got rid of it. But that's alright. Now I think I'm just going to flash in Evelyn. And the next turn we can have a Blitz Skirdergoons and do all kinds of things. Land and whack. Oh, dang it. I always forget you can only do one of those. I get a little excited. I'm like, all right, let's play the land that we got, and then, yeah, meant to play whack. Oh well. So, we are on the draw. A white really opens up this hand quite a bit. However, it could go disastrously. I would not keep this on the play. I think I will keep it on the draw. And hope that we can find a white. Or just keep drawing into action for ourselves. Well, or at least we're drawing creatures that ensure that we don't die. So, there is that. Here's the body dropper. Now we need a few things. We need a white, we need another blue. We need 2 more lands for Evelyn. We got various things. So I'm just going to trade. That's not a great one to see because Assassin, I don't want to trade off for that. If they attack with this, I'm not blocking. That way next turn I can block, use this, and make a treasure, and then still get it back. Interesting they chose to make the 1/1 when they missed a land drop, but... Okay, Mayhem Patrol. Sorry. Yeah, I guess we're playing Newsy here. Don't mill white lands. Another Newsy and a land there. That's not bad. So now I will block somewhere so I can get that treasure. Then we can cast Evelyn probably. Then hit more lands and then we're off to the races here. Attack with the Magician. There you go. I think I'll do it this way. This could... By doing it this way, though, we can get another mill too. And then potentially get a couple more values in the yard. So I think I'll do it this way, actually. And then when it returns, it might be able to be a 3/3. 4-drop and a 2-drop. Okay. Okay, now we can flash in Evelyn. Which is what I'm going to do. And I'll hold both of these back to trade with Soloist. In case they do alliance shenanigans and make us get in there or something. This can eat Soloist, but we'll see what they want to do. Gotta remember, I can only play one of these cards next turn. Assuming I still have her. So if it's a land and a spell, I probably want to play the spell, unless the land makes me double spell. Okay. I think I'm okay trading Sizzling Soloist for... Well, no, I could just eat the... Whoa. Equal to its power. So we could deal 2 to everything right now. Our next turn, I guess, we can Corpse Explosion, deal 2. Does whack add another? No, it doesn't. Okay. We could also just bounce this, take 3. No, I'm just going to do it this way. That seems fine, keeping this around. So we have 6 mana. I don't think I want to Corpse Explosion right now, at least. I don't really want to whack either. So for that reason, I think I'm just going to do this. Probably keep that to cycle it. We have a land in here already, right? Yeah. So if Evelyn makes her way to the graveyard, we'll have 5 for the newsy. But I kind of prefer Evelyn not make her way to the graveyard. We're in a weird spot here. Because we're not incentivized to cast Corpse Explosion yet, because it wipes our board too. Okay. I think I'm okay trading Overseer now. Because we have ways to get that back in our deck. Never mind. Just get wrecked. Nightclubber MVP. Oh gosh. Just play a 4/4. And pass. Can we stabilize? They have 6 cards in hand, so it's difficult. Okay, what do you have? Antagonize or something like that? Fake your own death doesn't really do much for you. I mean, it trades with Girder Goons. Metamorphosis. Okay, still trades. Now we do have a 3/3 lifelinker. Okay. They're doing a good job playing a lot of creatures that like don't matter. So creatures like I don't want to whack that creature. We could do this. And then I'll hold up Charm or Rafine's Tower. And by holding up Charm, I mean just realize at this moment that we don't have white mana, so yikes. And then have the board wiped. Yeah, that's been fun. Oh man. That's brutal. Now we don't have access to those anymore. We do have double return creature back in the deck here somewhere. So we'll see if we can find that. God. Well, this is going horribly. Guess I shouldn't have cycled away that white source. I probably misplayed this game somehow. I mean, Hostile Takeover is a hell of a card that's probably going to beat us a lot of the time anyway. But, like, I don't know. We had a lot of creatures. I was never incentivized to, like, all I could ever do was, like, whack a 2/2. And that was pretty much it. So, like, there's Dig Up the Body, so we'll do that now, I guess. Obviously, I want Evelyn, but we can't cast her this turn. Newsy is a 3/3 lifelink, but we can't even block that. Can't cast Overseer. Yeah, we just have to get back Evelyn, and then hope we don't die to a Blitz creature. Because we're already taking 2. Girdergoons means we go to 1. Okay. Double top. It's probably going to do us in, I would think. Yeah, I don't think I should have cycled away that white source, even though it came in tapped. Because now we're stuck with some cards in our hand. Okay. When is Nightclubber coming back? Girder Goons probably. Oh, getting that back. There's the Goons. Can they blitz this too? No. They have like another Mayhem Patrol they win though. How much does this cost? 3. So if we hit a land off the top here, we can theoretically wipe the board, but we're going to be at not very much. Yeah. Next turn they have double blitz coming. That won't do it. And we miss all of the lands. So I guess we just have to do this. And then they double blitz, and then neither of these creatures can block. So, yep. I feel like I could have won that game. I feel like I just misplayed it somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. Maybe it's having access to these 2 cards from that white source. But I definitely misplayed in some sort of way. I have to go back and watch the game on replay to see if I can find exactly where the mess up was. But feels bad. Well, this is a pretty good hand. Double newsy here. Not a great draw. Four drop, 5 drop. Those are some of the harder ones to get in the yard, so that's pretty good. And then they play Overseer. Alright, what else do we get? 0 drop, 0 drop. Okay, so there's 3 in the yard now. This is a 3 drop. So that can put something in there. And it mills 2 more. So we could... Making that Sleep with the Fishes seems okay, but I'd also like to use Evelyn. We have a creature in here, Girder Goons we could get back, which gets something out, like gets the 5 drop out. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna cast this, because if we can get in 6 points of lifelink this turn, that would be quite good. So whack is a 4 drop. Yeah, so we kind of just, there's a nombo there with the newsies, but to take 6 now. Getting rid of our nothing. Swing and a miss. So now they know we have Evelyn. So the ambush potential isn't really there. But we're still going to do that. And we got to find a way to give these lifelink, because we're going to die to a couple of flyers here very quickly. Well, I guess we go to block the shield mate. I mean, maybe they have a trick. That would suck. They have to have Majestic Metamorphosis, right? I mean... No, they're just gonna kill Evelyn. Probably murder. And then we'd have to take 8. Feels awful. Might have to trade a newsy for a shield counter here to preserve some life total. Alright, well, if you got a trick, you got a trick. I need to try to preserve some life here. So there's the Majestic Metal. Oh, okay. So at least it was that and not killing Evelyn. So I think we play this land. I know we don't have access to Fake Your Own Death, but we could at instant speed. Sleep with the Fishes might have to come down here very, very soon to prevent us from dying to flyers. We're on a 3-turn clock to these. And I have no idea how to get more values into the yard. Girdergoons can put itself there by blitzing it. They can't even activate that right now. We don't have another timeout. Gosh. God, this is so mana inefficient to use Sleep with the Fishes on these right now, but I need to preserve my life. So we'll do this. Can trade the fish for the shield mate. We could also trade the newsy. Okay, I see. Can do that and then fake your own death on Evelyn once they go to pump it, and that wastes their whole turn. We need to get these pumped up to have lifelink, really. Another flyer. That's a problem. So the charm helps us a little bit. The goons can put another value in the yard here by blitzing them. But then we have to take 4 in the air because we won't have the mana up for Obscura Charm. Yeah, I think I have to hold up Obscura Charm and kill one of these initiates, or one of these flyers here. But we need lifelink so bad. So go ahead, I guess. Planning on faking your own death on the newsy here and killing the initiate up there. Now if they spend 5 mana here, then they spend 5 mana, but we have to block this. So they're going to have all the information to make their decision on if they want to pump this or not. I see. Okay. We're going to have to do this. So, if they want to pump their initiate, they can pump their initiate. But we have to do that. And now we don't get the value off of Newsy. There we go, that dies. Inspiring Overseers going to do well. And then blitz a Girder Goons to give this lifelink. But we're going to die to that. Trade Evelyn or something. Oh man, this is all so bad. We're like really close to stabilizing, but not quite. That might kill us. Yeah, now we have to chump Shieldmate? Oh, man. Why you gotta do that? Could also just do that, but then we don't have a flyer to that. Oh, that feels so bad. Doesn't they have another flyer here? Either way, they have another flyer, so we're probably dead. Oh, that was so bad. And Quasar? Yep. That'll probably do it. So basically, this is lose 4 life, sacrifice their Overseer. This is horrible on this board right now. Well, discard a card. Gosh. Yep. I think I lost these last 2 games myself. I mean, this was not great. Not great play on my part. What do we even do here? We have to block every creature. Yep. So what if we did this? We would block here and here. Take 5. So we'd go up to 7. We'd go down to 6. Then we'd take 5. So this attack does kind of work. Obviously we die to a lot of things. It's not one of them. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, that'll do it then. Draw off the thing. Alright, let's try to tighten up this play a little bit. Yeah, I think this is fine here. The curve is a little weird because we probably have to go Island Swamp to play the Newsy on 2, and then we have to play a tap land after that. But then we can exile Outlaw on one of the cards, and we have all of our mana. Give me 2 different values. That is 2 values, but didn't want a storefront in there because I was going to put one in there anyway. Next turn, probably blitzing Girder Goons. Dig up the bodies pretty good here. Alright, see if we can outlast the Broker's deck. Okay. And I guess they have For the Family up still. So are we willing to trade Snooping Newsy for the Family? I think the answer to that is yes. Yeah, so here comes For the Family, but that's okay. I mean, oh, they're just going to let it happen. All right. That sucks. Yeah, I guess no need to blitz this. Could be Slip Out the Back. And it could be Boon of Safety. So it could be any of those. Give me my fish. Fiend's Informant, okay. Double Run Out of Town. Alright, well, let's see if you double block here. Now, they could still have, like, For the Family or something to save Lagrella. Yeah, Boon of Safety. Okay, so it was Boon of Safety, but that's okay. They topped a card, and then they topped Informant on top of that. So they're going to draw that card, and then discard probably whatever was in their hand, I would think. Makes sense. So no, they don't have a land in hand. Obscure Charm is pretty good. I think I'm going to do this. No, we can get in with both. I think I'm okay trading both of these for a Goons here. And then now we can leave up all kinds of things here. Okay. Let's dig up the body, and right now this 2/2's not doing much, and I'd rather turn it into another Goons here, at the very least. Let's just play this now then. Yeah, both of these seem pretty good. I mean, we're missing lands, so maybe we could do it like this, so next turn we can blitz a Goons and still play Newsy. But then we're milling Inspiring Overseer, so I don't want to do that. They have an instant, so we'll have to take note of that. Okay. That's also very awkward because now they can never attack with this. Or they can attack with it, but then it stays tapped. So I probably don't want to. Do this here. We have a removal spell for their flyer. If we want it. Then we can newsy as well. Just kind of put a bunch of creatures down. Hit him for 1 unblockable. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're drawing gas here. Seven mana, so we could go Charm and run out of town here. So let's Charm this one. And then run out of town this one. Probably trade for Speakeasy server here, because they have to... Oh, no. Dang it. I'm sorry for what you're experiencing here in today's draft. It has been less than stellar, to say the least. It's just been, not been great. Gotta hope this stupid fish survives now. No need to blitz. But, you know, that's what we're here at Daily Draft for. I've told you many times, I'm not a professional player or anything, but we all make mistakes, right? Like... This is a hard mistake to kind of see because, you know, it's attached with Sleep with the Fishes. You think it's tapped down, but it's not. All the kind of things. And, you know, just getting in with it like that is... But we have to find a way to get away from those mistakes. Like, what can we do from this position right now to win this game? That is where we need to be at. So, let's see. We could return... Glamorous Outlaw for the win. Could also return Duskmangler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Now they might have that counterspell. So for that reason, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to play around that counterspell. Oh, well, it's 6. So even if they have the counterspell, it'll still happen. And then that got there anyway. So, see, if you make mistakes, just go to the next turn, find a way to recover from those mistakes, and see if you can get the win from there. Because that's all you can do. Alright, Newsy on 2. Getaway car. Can't play Overseer. Whack could be good if we're going up against Brokers again, so we'll keep it. Or we could just go Corrupt Court Official, and if we draw a land, then we are off to the literal races. Come on, land. Kind of. Alright, so we're going to attack here. They're not going to block, and then we'll play Newsy. Getting a 6-drop into the yard is pretty good, but another land is not. Alright, do they play a creature that can block Court Official? They can double block here to kill Getaway Car. I don't like that. Next turn we could fake your own death on the Getaway Car. Let's see if they want to trade. They don't, so we'll just go Overseer. That's not what I meant to do, because I meant to play Getaway Car. Now, if we draw a land next turn, we can go Getaway Car and hold up Fake Your Own Death, which is really good. Whack is probably going to have to cost 4 this game. Playing 4 colors. All the colors except the one that this one cares about. We can cast Sleep with the Fishes, so there is that. It's not a great one to Sleep with the Fishes on. I'd still very much like to draw an untapped land, though, so we can go Getaway Car and hold up Fake Your Own Death. There we go. So we will do that. Yeah, that works. And do we want to do Court Official? I'm going to do Court Official until they're kind of like out of cards. Then we can do Overseer for as long as this survives now. Let's return that to our hand. They're just gonna chump it? I see. Okay. And pass turn. So we'll sack that, I guess. They hit 2 lands. Might have to whack that soon. Because if this gets to 5, then I'm going to get lots of value. Let's start by making them discard. And see if they get up to 5. If they do, then I might just whack this. No, they didn't, so... I might do it anyway. In fact, I think I will. So that's a creature I want to die. Cycling Xander's Lounge. That's fine. Okay. They're playing a hodgepodge of creatures in this deck. Is this till the end of your next turn? Till your next end step. No, it's not. They do draw 2 cards, though. Murder and a land. Can't play the murder. Alright, let's keep doing it then. Now do we go Newsy or Corrupt Court Official? I think I'm actually going to go Newsy here. Try to get some more damage on the board. Maybe we get it up to a 5/5. No, we don't. Okay. Alright, well, get rid of a card again. Making you discard your whole deck. This is lethal now. So you gotta do something. I see. Do we save it? Yeah, probably so. Seems good enough to save. Oh, for a sweeping moment, this was a 5/5. Or a 3/3. That should probably do it in our favor there. They could have, like, corpse, whatever. They could have corpse, whatever. Oh boy. I think we still win, though. It's a rare, come on. I mean, how do I deal with that? That's hysterical. Well, this hand needs a lot of things. And I don't think we can keep it because it needs blue for this, it needs white for this, it needs white and blue for that, it needs 3 extra lands for that, so I don't think we can keep that. Gonna have to keep this, and probably get rid of whack here. This at least opens up our mana. It's a pretty good draw. Now we can go Newsy into Assassin. The old Boros deck in Streets of New Capenna. Now it's Cabaretti, it looks like. Hate to see Overseer go into the yard, but that's okay. Those are going to be a problem come turn 5. That's for sure. Gosh, I have a 4/4, a 5/3, a 1/1, a 5/3, a 1/1, all these things happening. think I have to play this so we can get Evelyn going next turn. And no attacks, because I'd like to trade this with Entourage if they let me. Alright, so we'll hold up Evelyn here. Then next turn we can play Outlaw. And our mana base is all kinds of over the place here. Yikes. If they play this, then their whole team gets Death Touch next turn, and their whole team gets Death Touch this turn too. So that's not good. And Trample. Gosh, next turn we have to deal with that. Plus all the Death Touch. Take 4. I guess we have to trade here. Dusk Mangler. Groundbreaker's not a good hit for us. It's okay for them. I'm not even sure how good this is on this board anymore because they're going to be out of cards here. And a land is like not bad for us because then we get to play Dusk Mangler. Sleep with the Fishes is probably not awful on like a Civil Servant or something. But they're going to give their whole team Death Touch again. So next turn we can go Sleep with the Fishes on like this and then hold up Fake Your Own Death as well. So I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, that's a vampire. Okay. Who knew? You have to take a lot of damage here, probably. So everything gets Death Touch. We can't block with Evelyn. Can't really block that. Gains lifelink. I think we'll do this. And then I have to remember to not play this land. Though if I played the land, then theoretically I could go Girder Goons plus still hold up Fake Your Own Death. And the next turn I could play Dusk Mangler, and then the following turn I could Sleep with the Fishes, and maybe that's how we stabilize in this game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not great. Because now we can't get the 2/2 off of it either. Okay. Pass to blockers. Block here. They have priority still, but it could just be their land. I need this to work. So Newsy is now a lifelinker, so that's important to note. Okay. That's a pretty good draw, because now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. We can do Newsy and Duskmangler here without having to play one of these lands. So let's go Duskmangler, and that'll let us sacrifice Girder Goons. They got value out of it anyway. So they sacrifice a 1/1 and lose 4 life. And then we'll just go ahead and play this here. And then we still have access to a lot of things. Probably going to sleep with the fishes next turn, and we can still hold up Torch Breath on their turn. Sure. I don't really want to sleep with the fishes on that. So I could just play this land and then we can hold up Torch Breath on their turn. Okay with me. We can hold up Charm to remove this thing if they go for some sort of combat trick nonsense. We've also got Torch Breath to kill it. Oh no. Let's see what they get for 6. That was quite the top deck. Could be that 6/6 that like gains 4 life. Could be like a Sanctuary Warden or something, which would be awful. Darling of the Masses. Okay. I don't care so much about getting hit for 2 here, because we can return. I'm probably going to return Glamorous Outlaw here with Charm, and then we can kill the Darling with the Torch Breath. So let's do that. X equals 4. take 2. Or 1. Oh, Snooping knows he's fine to return. It's got lifelink here. And then... this gives us a lot of lifelink. And no need to get a little cutesy with it. I'm just going to keep these 2 back for now. And then we can still have a removal spell if we need it. Okay. Yeah, we're hitting a lot of lands here. Can I still... yeah, I can still cast Sleep if I do this. I still don't think we need to cast this, though. That's the thing. This can get double strike, but like, whatever. And now we're on the offensive because we could just play Girder Goons next, or after on post-combat. Okay. And we got there. We were at like 4 life or something. We managed to turn it around. Let's keep going here. A little slow, but it's okay. Don't like to see another white card off the top. Unless we draw planes. That would be outstanding. Never lucky. Okay. There's the planes. That's pretty good. They have all tap lands so far, except for this island. They drafted lands highly in their draft. Oh, Jesus. Does this kill that? Good. Thank God. I'm just doing it. Get on in there. Okay. So I'll do this, and I think I'm going to do exotic pets. We could also do fake your own death if they attack with the server here. But if they have all their mana up, I'm not sure I'm going to want to do that. Yeah, that doesn't feel great, so I'm just going to do pets this time. Okay. So do we want to... We can sleep with the fishes and still hold up Fake Your Own Death, but what do we want to do? Probably this one. Gives us another fish as well. Okay. Draw that extra card here. Whack. Be good next turn. Gets around the shield counter too, if we want to use it on that. Citizen's Crowbar, don't care about that. It's pretty aggressive. No blocks. Alright, what do you got here then? Okay. A murder over there. Okay. We'll go with Assassin. And do we want to kill the Wing Shield agent? No. If anything, we might want to kill this before it gets lifelink, but they're pretty far away from doing that. That's probably something we'd even want to kill first. Because that does have lifelink. We could trade here. We have 3 fists. They're on a 2-turn clock anyway. Okay. Probably just gonna kill the Sky, or yeah, the Sky Crier here because it's got lifelink, and then get in with all of these, snooping Newsy, and hold up, dig up the body. Alright, one more. Let's see if we can get our second trophy of the format. It's very late for a second trophy, but let's try to grab one here. Okay, good hand here. Newsy and or Court Official. Now, if we draw a getaway car, then things would be going great. Let's start with Court Official, because we have the Fake Your Own Death combo kind of thing here, so if they play a creature and we can use this on it. Okay, playing against a red deck. Here comes Body Dropper. Riveteer's Initiate. Yep. Alright. Let's get in there. Get that little combo going. And I don't think I'm going to use the treasure on the Newsy because next turn we can use it with the Overseer. Yeah, let's do the Overseer here. Find the white off the top. It's okay. Really looking for Getaway Car, because now we have a couple of really good creatures to use it with. Yikes. Guess we can just play a Girder Goons. No need to blitz it. Then we have Run Out of Town next turn for the Body Launderer, probably? This is a card I've yet to play with, but I played against it several times, and it's been very good. Okay. Let's see how they make this block here. We might be able to blow them out. And if not, we can flash in Evelyn. Alright, they did nothing. It says Death Touch, right? Yeah, gotta be careful of that. I think we're gonna flash in Evelyn now. Yeah, it's a good combo. Can't do anything about it. We do have to dig up the body for that at some point, so that's pretty good. Girder Goons and join the Maestros. Let's see what you do about this first. Okay, so this is going to connive. But we can remove that, like, next turn. Let's just cast Girder Goons here. Really hoping they don't have a hostile takeover. Good news is it's not even that good on this board. Like, they can kill Evelyn and then these two stay alive. And even if they wipe the board somehow, these two are both going to turn into 2/2s. Oh, okay. So we go to like 8 cards or something? 7 cards? Should be okay. I think we have lethal on the backswing. 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we don't quite have lethal. But we're close. So they shuffled it away. Or no, they didn't. They put it on the bottom of their library. And let's see if they found an answer here. Okay. And we finally got our second trophy of the format. And it wasn't even a broker's deck. So isn't that something? Thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video here. I know it was a long one, but if you're still here, then appreciate you so much. On our end screen, you can find our trophy playlist if that's of interest to you, or to find yesterday, or in this case, Friday's video in case you missed it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow for your daily draft.